Peter Frampton. Right there, show me the way, right here on Dan RadioStyle. Hope everybody out there's having themselves a great day. Remove the pressure. Enhance the success. What are you saying, Dan? Let me explain. One of the biggest things that so many people do, I hear it all the time. Most of us have been in it. Most of us that have gotten through this have definitely been here at some point. We've felt this. This is a normal experience, but at the same time, as much as we have this urgency and desire to have that which we seek, to create and manifest what we're looking for, that level of pressure, that extra level of, I have to have it, that level of setting something up as super important, as separate from you, is essentially what starts to happen. The act of putting something under this umbrella of pressure, of needing it to happen. So maybe an example or two, right? We're in a breakup, recently just broken up, right? This is probably a good chunk of people out there, and certainly if not, you could probably relate. Just broke up. I want to get this person back badly. I'm so sad. I'm sorrowful. I feel hurt in my heart. Maybe I've hurt their feelings. Maybe I cheated. Maybe I've yelled at them. Maybe I took away their manhood in some strange way, whatever. Maybe I accused them of something they're not guilty of. Maybe we broke up for just cause, and I'm having second thoughts now. Whatever the case is, we feel the sense of urgency. We want to change it now. We need to change it now. We need to change it now. And what that does, and where that comes from, is that focus on we're not together now. And to try to prove this, I guess is sort of where I guess I'm going to go with this. I don't know. These shows just take a path, and I just follow along and just talk, right? So the way we can kind of demonstrate how this works is whenever you decide that you need something so very, very badly, where it suddenly now is the focus of changing, like the reason you feel you need it so badly is because you're trying to change the current outcome. Instead of focusing on the desired outcome, instead of focusing on we're going to be together, we are together, we're together in my mind, and truly if you're using like what Goddard talks about and all this law of attraction stuff, if you really understand the power of our thoughts and truly believe in that concept, and I get all of us are in varying degrees of that, so there's no judgment here. This is a judgment-free zone, everybody. This is a place where we get to experience and grow and expand our understanding of things, not be judged for the level that we're at currently. Because I guarantee you tomorrow, you're going to be better than you are right now. I promise you that. And I promise you with more and more practice, you'll get better and better at these concepts. So when we're in that urgent place, we're very much in this focus of I don't have it right now. I need to change that. I need to change what is currently happening. Now, to take it into a slightly different parallel that I hope will make a point, think of the times where we try so hard, people ask frequently, can we force somebody to change? Can we make somebody be something that they're not? And most of the time, we generally say, focus on what you'd like to experience, focus on what you'd like your outcome to be, what you'd like this relationship to be. When you focus on trying to change somebody, what you focus on continues. So if I'm focusing on changing you, that means I'm focusing on the part of you I don't like, and thusly focusing on that and hoping to change that. When we're in a hurry and we're trying to quickly change our scenario, we're very focused on the I don't have them right now, I don't have them right now. Now, from a few standpoints, this is working against us, right? If I'm so focused on what I don't have, then I'm going to continue to put out to the universe, hey, universe, this is kind of the thought process I'm going. This is what I'd like you to create more of for me. I'd like you to continue to create this I don't have scenario so I can keep feeling this contrast, essentially, but so I can keep feeling this feeling, this pain, this whatever, this urgency. So I want you to keep providing me with that. Then, on top of that, we're also in a bad feeling place. We're not feeling good. So our vibration and what we're attracting from a vibrational standpoint, or vibrational escrow, as Esther Hicks calls it, when we're operating from that standpoint and it's in a negative and it's in a sorrow and it's in an anger and it's in all these sorts of negative feeling spaces, then that's what you're attracting more of as well, is more of that feeling. More of that. Remember, the cliches, right? If you want more love in your life, you must be more loving. If you want to have the relationship in your life, you must be more of that relationship, more of that loving person, more of that kind-hearted, more of that what you two fell in love with each other to begin with. So when we come at it from that standpoint of what would I like to experience, when we think of the people that we'd like fondly, when we think of these people with that love in our hearts that it truly deserves, and just imagine being together, imagine the outcome that you'd like. Understand that that outcome is in process. It's going to happen as quickly as it can. You're going to get to that point as soon as you're able to. And, you know, as I was saying in a video I've done a few weeks ago, right? Like, waking up in the morning and wondering if dinner time's going to happen isn't necessarily going to work well for you. Of course dinner time's going to happen. Dinner time's going to happen at dinner time. If it's early in the morning, maybe you should be thinking breakfast. But right now, it's not dinner time. Don't worry about it. You're doing the legwork to get to dinner time. You're doing the legwork to create this outcome. And it's happening as quickly as it possibly can, but it's certainly going to happen when it happens. And as I've said before too, when I look back on things that maybe didn't happen exactly when I wanted to, maybe they happened a hair later than that, maybe a little bit later, maybe a lot later, whatever. When I look back on it, I've actually found that the timing of it was perfect. So that's one of the things that we kind of accept with all this, and hopefully can and should accept in my mind, is that there is this outcome that we're creating. There is this area in front of us that we're imagining, and this is a reality that we are walking towards, that it's coming towards us, that we're joining. There was this folding of space and time. Anyas was talking about like bringing the two together, imagining from, that's kind of part of that, like however you want to phrase it. I like to say it's kind of in process. It's certainly one thing. The dinner time thing was kind of fun. Birds before land will start to happen. Like, you'll start to get signs. Keep working it. Don't like stop in the middle. Like, I've been doing this wonderful work. And then he shot me an awesome text message. Don't immediately follow in with just crazy, deep, passionate, like stuff. Like, because a lot of times that can be too much too fast, right? Let things kind of bubble up. Let things progress. Let things move naturally to where you're creating. You are creating that outcome by thinking these things and doing these things and feeling this way. You are putting more power towards this experience that you'd like to have. I know there's a rush because we want to experience it so quickly, but understand that all of this, the contrast even, is actually showing us something, is actually teaching us something, is not void of any reasons. Like the act of being without something acts as a contrast to really make us appreciate having that something. So certainly in the cases of breakups, a lot of times the being apart reminds us of why we so enjoy being together to begin with. So being in a hurry is not going to get you there any quicker. In fact, it's going to slow you down. Stopping, smelling the roses, finding things to be happy about on your day-to-day experience, finding things to be happy about at any given moment, finding reasons to be happy to wake up. Maybe even sometimes you could even go so far as to, I look forward to seeing how this fixes itself so we can be back together. That's obviously going to be the outcome. I look forward to seeing how that plays out. Because again, moment by moment by moment by moment, life is happening. We're creating this reality right now. We're stepping through it in moments. So from moment to next moment to next moment to next moment, we are manifesting what it is that we want. We've just got to step through the stages, step through the motions, step through the moments. And those things will be created, and that will become your outcome. Have the faith of a mustard seed, they've said, right? And you'll grow into that mighty mustard tree just from that teeny tiny seed. It's happening. These things are at work. Trying to speed it up is really just coming from that angle, only slows you down. Try to appreciate, enjoy every moment you got. Try to appreciate, enjoy as much of your day as you can, and you will find more success towards creating your outcomes that way than by being in a hurry. I gotta. You're just going to put a lot of pressure on yourself. You're going to put pressure on others, and those things generally don't help situations out. Hopefully this all kind of brings things together for you in a hopefully cool kind of way. Going out with a great song by ELO. The song's called Sweet Talkin' Woman. It's right here on Dan Radio Style.
No, no, no.